Hi Better 5, welcome to day 1 of chair cardio circuit. All you'll need for day 1 is that nice sturdy chair with no wheels and no arms and about 3 feet of space around you. Let's go ahead and get started checking in on our posture. So we're sitting forward on that chair. Our shoulders are back and down away from those ears. Chest is proud and we're bracing with those bellies. Let's go ahead and get started by taking a great big breath in and reaching up. Lacing those fingers together on the exhale, let's lean it to the left. Feeling a nice deep stretch in those lat muscles. And we're going to breathe in, bring ourselves back to center. Exhale one more time, let's lean to the right. Opening up those lat muscles on the left side. Bringing ourselves back to center. Let's go ahead getting into a nice warm up, dropping those arms into some great big arm circles. Drawing those circles on the wall beside you. And now let's send those arms in the opposite direction. Keeping those chests nice and proud. And breathing those great big deep belly breaths to keep sending that oxygen to all of our working muscles. All right, let's go ahead and drop those hands down and then we'll do some hip circles. So seating in our chair, we're going to take our torsos and just change up that center of balance, swaying in a circular motion. All right, let's switch directions. Waking up that thoracic spine, those hips. Challenging those bellies, those cores to keep us upright. And then let's go ahead, bring ourselves back to center. And let's lift up that right foot just to about shin height and draw some circles on the floor. Ankle circles. And let's switch directions with that right foot. Just warming up those muscles of our lower legs because we'll be doing a lot of stepping, a lot of striding in our chairs. And let's drop that right foot down, switching sides. Let's lift up that left. Drawing those circles on the floor. And let's switch sides, switch directions. Perfect. Bring that foot back down. Checking back in with that posture. Let's reach those arms up nice and wide. Swinging them together and back out. Just getting that blood flowing. Setting that intention for our class today. We'll do 3 more of these. All right, last one. Dropping those hands to our side. Let's go ahead and start warming up our cardiovascular systems by marching just the feet. So we're marching those feet, finding that comfortable pace that we're going to be working at, all while safely bringing our heart rate up a little bit. We should feel like we are able to still talk, but not sing. And when you are ready, let's throw in those arms. And we're moving those arms and those legs in opposition. So my left and my right come up, my right and my left. And the way this class is going to work is we're going to have 5 movements that we are going to repeat 3 times in a circuit, and then we'll finish her up with a nice little cool down. We'll just keep marching it out, 30 more seconds, and we'll get right into it. All right, Better 5, let's go ahead and get started. Our first movement. We are going to go ahead and bring our hands up here and tap those knees, high knees. Keeping that belly nice and strong. Driving those knees into your hands. Remembering to keep breathing the whole time. And we're keeping those chests nice and upright. We're not crunching our body. We're not cheating. This is all those knees driving through the ceiling, and then those feet go down through the floor. All right, so that is set 1. We'll move on to set 2 in 10 seconds. All right, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead. We're going to step out to the side with our right foot, press with the left, then do the opposite on the other side. Stepping out nice and wide, and like we're slamming a door. We're going to feel a soft and gentle twist with our thoracic spine as we move through this movement. And this is set 2. All right, we've got 20 more seconds of this better 5. We'll move on to set 3. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Meet me in the middle, and we're going to tap those toes. Tapping those toes, keeping those feet moving in opposition. I want you to really think we're making the straightest possible line from our knee to the tip of our big toe, really tight. Really pointing those toes. Almost there. This is set 3. 2 more to go, and then we'll do it all again 2 more times. Alrighty, better 5. Let's march it out. This is set 4. We're going to punch those hands up in opposition with our knees for a unilateral shoulder press. So we'll go right and left and right, and that's 1 rep. Really punching those fists through the ceiling, but we're keeping those shoulders down and away from our ears. And the chest is staying nice and proud. Our backs are off of the back of our chairs. And you're finding that pace that's just right for you. Already better. 5 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to press it forward now. So in opposition, my left hand comes forward when the right knee comes up. And that is 1 rep. Pressing forward, marching those feet. And that shoulder stays away from the ear. And this is set 5, so we've got 30 seconds of this. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to do it 2 more times now that we've mastered these moves. All right, 10 more seconds. And then we're back to set number 1, high knees. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to set 1, high knees. You know this one. You love this one, or maybe not yet. Driving those knees through those palms and stomping those feet down through the floor. All right, better 5, 20 more seconds of this. They're gonna move on to set number 2, those step pushes. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it out, go out. Like we're slamming that door and we're kicking that opposite foot. Almost there. What is our breath doing? Are we making sure to send that oxygen to all these working muscles? All right, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Remember those toe taps? Tapping those toes, pointing them as hard as we can. So there's a straight line from that knee to those big toes. Really squeezing those muscles of our calves to pull that foot into that point. And just remembering to do everything in opposition. We are working on our coordination and training our brains as well as our bodies. These movements can be as big or as small as you'd like. All right, we've got 10 more seconds. Three, 2, 1. We're gonna march it out and press. Driving those hands and those fists through the ceiling, stomping those feet through the floor. And we're staying nice and proud. Those backs are off the chair. We are so close. One more set left of round 2. Then we've got round 3, and we are masters of this by now. Driving those hands up and over. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands go out. Punching through those screens. Those bodies should feel nice and warm. This is our last set of round 2. We're so close. 2/3 of the way there. All right, in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High knees. The last high knees I'll make you do today. We're so close. Marching those knees up. See how high you can bring those palms. Is it higher than set 1? All right, better. 5 in 30 seconds. We're going to move to those step pushes. On 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step push. Let's go out. We are so close. Pushing it out, slamming those doors. Getting that nice twist. See how far away you can make that foot and that hand when they move. All right, almost there. Ten more seconds. We're going to tap those toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap those toes. Those hands are moving in opposition. Marching out those hands, those toes keep tapping. And we've all found that comfortable pace that provides us each with their own individual resistance. So we get the most out of this class while doing it safely. Two more sets and we're cooling it down. All right, better. 5 in 5, 4, 3. We're gonna punch it out. 2, 1. Shoulder press march. They can be fists to the ceiling, or we can raise the roof, whatever's most comfortable for you. All right, we're gonna walk it down into that alternating chest press. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press it forward. What are those hands doing? What are those legs doing? Are we moving in opposition? This is our last working set of the day, so let's make it count. All right, we're powering out straight to the finish. Better. 5 in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. March it out. Here comes our cool down. Better 5. So this is the part of the class where we bring those heart rates down nice and safely. And we thank those working muscles for doing all that they did for us by stretching them out, keeping them nice and long and limber. So we're going to march, slowing down those feet, slowing down those hands. And then very, very slowly, we're going to take away those hands. They can go on our hips, in our laps, down at our sides, whatever's most comfortable for you. We're just going to march those feet out until we feel that heart catch up to us here. Till we catch that breath. Take as long or as little as you need on this one. What my body might need to cool down might not be what yours does. Slowing those feet down till then It's almost just like we're swaying. Just letting our breath come back down, that heart rate come back down to earth a little bit. And when you are ready, Better 5, I want you to reach those hands out nice and wide. Take a big deep breath in. Exhale, drop it down. Now we're going to take a big breath in and reach up above our heads this time. Filling our lungs all the way down to our diaphragms, our belly buttons with air. And drop it down. One more time, let's breathe out. Great big belly breath, drop it down. And then a great big belly breath up to the sky, lacing those fingers together. And drop it down. Now let's go ahead. We are going to stretch out that lower body first. So we're going to twist off that chair, dropping our right knee off, stretching out those quadricep muscles. And if you'd like a little bit of a deeper stretch, let's take that right hand, reach it up and over. Feeling a nice long lengthening down the entire right side of our bodies. On the next inhale, let's drop that arm down, bring ourselves back to center. Switching sides, we're twisting now to the right, the left leg drops off. If we would like a little bit of a deeper stretch, let's take that left arm and reach it up and over. And we'll exhale, bring ourselves back to center. Let's start first with that right foot. Let's reach it right out in front of us, straight. Foot is flexed, toes facing the ceiling. And we're going to fold forward, bringing our chest as close as we can to those thighs. Stretching out our hamstrings. If you want to check in, see how you're doing, see if you can touch those toes. See if you can beat me. And we're going to inhale and very carefully bring ourselves back up to center. Switching sides, left foot is now in front. Let's drop that chest to those knees. And on the next inhale, let's bring ourselves back up to center. Now we're going to stretch out those hips by placing both our feet out in front of us. Let's take that right foot, cross it over the left ankle, and then we're going to slide it up, bending that supporting leg so that our legs look like a bit of a 4 shape. And then we're going to very gently fold forward, bring our chest closer to the shin of that bent leg. You should feel a nice stretch along the side of your leg, slide of your glute. And on your next inhale, I want you to come back up. Let's drop that foot down, switching sides. The left is going to come over the right. Slide it all the way up. Drop that knee down to the side, and let's bend those chests. Bring them closer to that shin. And on your next inhale, Better 5, let's bring ourselves back up. We're going to go ahead and take that right arm, reach it across our bodies, hugging it to our chests. Feeling a very gentle stretch just right in the back of our shoulder there. Let's drop down, switch sides. All right, now we're going to go ahead and drop our hands to our sides, and I want you to imagine that you're holding lead suitcases in either hand. And then we're going to take the left ear, bring it to our left shoulder. And you should feel a very gentle stretch along your right side. And on your next inhale, bring yourself back to center. Switching sides, right ear to right shoulder. We've still got those lead suitcases, like our hands are being drawn to the floor. Alrighty, on your next inhale, bring yourself back up to center. And that is all I have for you, Better 5. We'll see you on day 2.